I went to both an NBA and WNBA game to find out which one has a better fan experience. Now I rated them on 5 key factors: price, arena, food, atmosphere, and talent. With that being said, let me show you my seats starting with the NBA. For one game I was on row 12 and the other game I was on row 8. These were pretty good seats, and on average it came out to be about $122 each. And for the WNBA game,
I think I'm in section 123. You're gonna like where I'm sitting. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so interesting.
Is this section 123? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Pretty sick, right?
Alright, this ticket cost me $126. At the end of this video, comment and let me know if you think that's worth it. But before we get glued down, let's take a look at the arena, see how they differ, if they differ at all, and really just see everything the pregame has to offer us. The NBA arena is definitely big. Everything seems pretty modern, and it's actually pretty packed before the game. The Utah Jazz have multiple team stores, and they all range in size. I do think one of the coolest ones is this pop-up store where you can customize a jersey and have it ready in.
We do it tonight.
Like literally tonight?
Yeah, so
okay,
you get it within like 5 minutes.
I've always wanted a custom jersey. That is a tempting option, but definitely not cheap.
And then next up is the medium-sized store, but I do have one pretty big gripe.
Just coming in here, I know this is not gonna be the cheapest spot because it's all jerseys and shirts, and that's like 50 bucks a piece just for a shirt. For example, just this plain white tee, I bet it's gonna be a lot. Honestly, that's a lot better than I thought it would be.
And then they had the shorts.
Bruh. $90. You'll never catch me paying $90 for a pair of shorts.
Being a sports fan is an expensive hobby. But now we're on to the biggest team store, and this one has a lot. Pretty much anything Jazz related you could find in this store, whether that's the full array of jerseys, even the ugly ones.
That is officially the ugliest thing I've ever seen. One day I wish to have a closet like this.
And then of course they have a huge selection of hats.
Make a guess on this hat right now. $40.
And yeah, of course more overpriced clothes.
My question is how much?
Oh! Now I'm curious to see if that's going to change with the WNBA. One of the biggest things I noticed when getting to the WNBA game is just how nice people are. And maybe that's because the NBA games are so packed and hectic. People just don't even talk to each other. But right as I got into the doors, I had a conversation like this.
What can I expect?
You can expect a really good time. You can expect amazing basketball.
Yeah.
And you can expect to see like great competition.
You said I need to get some merch?
You need to get some merch.
X Factor, maybe. What is the X Factor?
Well, you're asking the right person. I actually was on the hip hop squad from 1997 to 2001. Cheryl Miller, our head coach at the time, named our fans the X Factor, which means that we are the extra thing that makes it super exciting.
So is there a group? Oh no, is there like a section? Okay, so all of us are the X Factor. Okay, I'll bring it today.
I love the enthusiasm, but we'll have to see if their claims hold up.
Is this the main team store?
It'd be section 118.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Like the lady said, I need to get some merch, so here we go. Let's check out the team store.
Now I have to give them credit because this arena was actually really nice. I guess they remodeled it recently and everything seems super modern. And while I was trying to find the team store, the vibes were unexpected. They had a DJ, and I'm not even kidding, a literal team of like 30 people dancing around every corner.
It took me a little bit of looking, but I think I found the team shop finally.
This team store was also very nice and it was a lot bigger than I was expecting, but that is partially because it's combined with the Phoenix Suns, the NBA team.
It's a little outdated.
That being said,
some of this stuff is actually pretty cool.
This next set of clips just shows how little I actually know about the WNBA and any of its teams.
And maybe I'm wrong, but I think that their own player is the WNBA logo. I mean, she's got to be the logo, right? Ponytail, ponytail.
Even though a lot of people think it is Diana Taurasi, how do you pronounce that?
Diana Taurasi.
Thank you. They think it's her, but I guess the WNBA maintains that it's a general representation of a female basketball player. And don't even tell me you knew this, I wouldn't believe you. It took me forever to decide what to buy, but I met a nice lady who helped me out.
Yeah, I'm from Utah, so I flew out here for this. Yeah, I did. Is this their mascot? Flippers? Scorch. Oh, okay.
Everyone say it with me. Scorch.
So I'm trying to decide what to get, because I got to get something for this. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh my goodness.
Go Mercury!
Thank you.
And she even introduced me to some of her friends.
My name's Jeff.
Jeff, it's nice to meet you, Jeff. Thank you. Eli.
Welcome to our team shop.
Thank you.
You know what? Regardless of what happens, you literally are one of the coolest things. Have you notice?
Yeah.
Okay. We are now the largest floating bar in Arizona. Put it in your YouTube that this arena is awesome.
1, 2, 3, go!
Go Mercury!
Hey, y'all committed. That's awesome.
I think it's safe to say that I'm making some friends.
This is what I got. Let me know which one you think looks better. I'm getting really nervous for what I have planned because there's a lot more people here than I thought there'd be.
The place was filling up with Phoenix fans. I was not expecting this kind of turnout at all. Now, if I'm sounding naive, it's because I was. I figure now's a good time to let you in on my plan. If you haven't watched my Superfan video, this is what we were wearing. Check it out. But I basically brought the same stuff here. Yeah, so that's why.
I'm actually really scared. I gotta do it though.
Let's just hope that the people next to me are understanding and really chill, because this could be a long night if not.
Can I get a photo with you, Thorough? Okay.
So keep watching if you want to feel, secondhand embarrassment from me. I want to make it clear that I'm going to be using clips from 2 different NBA games I've already posted to my channel. These are those full videos.
I don't know a name of a single player here. There's a few names on jerseys in the team store, but if they're active, I don't know.
For all I know, there could be famous WNBA players passing me and I wouldn't even know.
Anyways, yeah, I recognize a lot more people at an NBA game. Lauri Markkanen is just a specimen. He's so tall. Daniel just so happened to see Boris Diaw, and I thought this was Shaq, but it definitely was not Shaq. And we saw Kevin James. That was unexpected. And it honestly makes a difference to know who you're watching, because I had fun heckling Dylan Brooks.
I forgot Dylan Brooks is on this team. Do we yell?
Yeah.
Dylan, that was a yell?
Break.
They had some pregame entertainment with the mascot before the teams came out.
Come on, Flippers, or whatever your name is. I'm sure Mercury fans are mad at me right now.
Now, actually watching the pregame, there's not a whole lot that differs, but the things that do differ actually really do affect the environment and the atmosphere. And the main thing is dunks. Does this even count as a dunk? I do think it was pretty funny that they were missing like all their dunks, but it still got the crowd engaged, whereas the WNBA game was really just watching them warm up.
3 NBA championships. I don't think I knew that. Let's actually check the record of these 2 teams. I don't even know if they're doing well this year.
At the time of filming this, the Liberty were the first in the East and the Mercury were second in the West.
So it's actually a pretty good matchup tonight. I got lucky.
Lucky's an understatement. The New York Liberty won the championship last year and I had no clue. So to be sitting this close for the price that I got it at, I feel like is a steal. When the teams got on the floor, it was kind of crazy seeing Brianna Stewart and
Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but now I do. These are players that I've actually seen highlights of, so it brought a little bit of familiarity to me in a very foreign world.
She must be someone important. I don't know her.
The player intros and hype video were about what you could expect for both experiences, but just to show you what it was really like, here's the noise level at each. Watching it back, there really wasn't much of a sound difference. I did feel a little bit more into it with the NBA, but I really think that's just because of the type of highlights they show. Once again, dunks for me, they just sell. I had an amazing seat for player intros though. I've never been this close when they're announcing the players. But during the NBA player intros, I was locked in on that Jumbotron. That's my #1 focus. I'm gonna make it up there. After the player intros, I noticed that the cameras were already pointed up to the crowd, but I knew there's no way we're gonna get on there right now. I can't believe it, but we got on before the game even started. That means we need a new goal. After you see this guy's dance moves. Background dancer unlocked. Whoever you are, you're a legend. And so is this guy, my word. All right, enough with the extra stuff. Let's see how the talent varies.
That's a tough shot. Supposed to dunk it.
That the Mercury have a lot of rituals and chants specific to them. And this is the first one I noticed.
The announcer just said we stand until they score the first time.
They also have a special chant for the opposing players at the free throw line.
Sabrina Ionescu with the line, shooting 2.
One of the great things about these seats is that the Rockets are going to be shooting their free throws directly at us, so we have a real chance to make them miss free throws. We'll see if at some point we can do it. And our own little challenge arrived very quick in this one, which was enjoying the game while this little kid screamed in our ear the whole time. I'm kidding, but it did go all game. Little man has some anger in his voice. Meanwhile, Jalen Williams was having himself a game, but so did Lowry. This dunk was insane. I was sure I was going to see Sabrina go off for like 30, but she seemed to be in a shooting slump. And that actually brings up another goal that I just came up with because I want to.
I need to see a Sabrina 3 before this game's over.
And while Sabrina was trying to find her rhythm, the Mercury were as hot as Arizona. Guys, it's hot here. Holy crap. I was genuinely so shocked to see how much energy was in this arena. The DJ was busting it down earlier. These people were busting it down the whole game. I was honestly very impressed.
Oh, good. I think I was epically wrong with what my expectations were going to be for this. And it wasn't even going to be packed. I am wrong. Much louder than I thought it would be. I genuinely can't even hear myself talk. Holy crap.
The game was really back and forth in the first quarter. It's free throw time. With that miss, I feel better than ever. Both teams were on fire from 3. After a fun first quarter, it's still a game and we're actually up 1.
The game is surprisingly close.
So now that you have a little bit of taste of the action, it's time to see the taste that both experiences have to offer. While looking for food, I thought there was a chance there wouldn't be a ton of options, but there was actually quite a few. And this is that massive bar Jeff was telling us about. I don't drink though, so this is basically useless to me. But I did get a food suggestion from my friend earlier.
Is there any food or anything that's good?
I know that I'm totally misremembering her name. I think her name is Kelly. But it's time to get those chicken tenders. I hope they're good. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Stadium food continues to be ridiculously priced. This is $15. Just take a look. Let's give it a try.
So we got some Heinz honey mustard. I don't know if that's going to be nearly enough, but let's see.
I mean, it's definitely not bad. So it's pretty good, nothing to complain about. That being said, it's not stunning quality. It definitely could be from the freezer section at a grocery store. I'm not complaining though. It is just crazy expensive for what I got.
It was time to go get food, and one thing was more obvious than ever.
We need to lose weight.
Yeah, that's it. Hi, Future Eli here. That's actually not it. Only a small number that are watching this video right now are subscribed. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you're enjoying this, make sure you subscribe. These upcoming clips are from a video where we tried to have the cheapest NBA experience, and I think it demonstrates perfectly the price of NBA food and what an NBA arena has to offer.
I'm a hungry boy. That looks bussin'. For just a sandwich? What a little nuggies, $9. Oh my gosh, that looks heavenly. $17. $9 for a Minute Maid frozen. I'm gonna be walking out of here hungry. I'm supposed to be having fun cheap. That might not even be an option. Some tenders. I cannot find anything cheaper than $15, but I'm hungry. It's the only way I'll be happy.
Daniel got a hot dog and fries. It cost him $16. It almost cost him $18.
Bro, you asking for a tip? Ain't no way. Y'all, I know it was expensive, but this was by far the best bang for your buck.
J-Dog's has some really good hot dogs, but it's gonna be way too expensive for me, as you could tell with Daniel's. They had ice cream, burger restaurants, pizza restaurants. They had plenty of alcohol. They also had some really cool seating areas that you could go if you didn't want to eat in your seats.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I have to eat light. But one cup of ice cream was $11. It wasn't even a big cup, it was tiny.
I found a kiosk that I could look through all the different restaurants.
And the fries are $6.
While looking through this, I found my golden option.
Look at this. $3 hot dog. Whoa! $2 water bottle.
You're joking. I spent 17 bucks on a hot dog and fries.
It was great knowing I could purchase a hot dog and water bottle for $5.
I would have much preferred a $3 hot dog. That actually hurts.
They didn't have very good condiments though, and the hot dog was pretty small. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining.
This hot dog is tiny, but for that price, you can't beat it.
I spent $9 on this and I don't even get a refill. The lemonade was watered down.
Daniel poured his lemonade out, not realizing that the drinking fountain doesn't work.
Dude, it's still happening.
You mother trucker.
There's a chance it's going to be like the Stars game, and that was the worst hot dog I've ever had.
This is the moment for redemption.
I think this hot dog's going to make me sick.
Now back to the Superfan video, these hot dogs were much better.
Dog secured? Dog secured.
I was just so happy to see normal dill pickles. By now you might know that I hate sweet relish. So much so that I even got an email from one of you mentioning how they hate it too. We got our hot dogs loaded up and Daniel got a questionable amount of pickles.
How many pickles do you want?
And to add to the embarrassment I already feel,
I got you.
man, that's painful to watch back. Now that the arena was actually getting packed, we were getting way more looks as well.
I love that hat and the hair.
Thank you.
These hot dogs weren't straight from the arena, but they were top tier. But yeah, still super expensive. I spent the majority of the second quarter standing and eating from the deck, as well as dancing.
That kid's got dance moves, holy crap.
I actually love this spot. I was tempted to just stay here the whole time.
I do think I'd feel different if I was sitting next to different people, though.
Yeah, the people I'm sitting next to kind of keep looking over at me. It's been really awkward. And of course, I have to go back down for sure in the second half.
This is a disgrace.
It's diabolical to have this little of water pressure after eating chicken tenders. I'm thirsty. I made it back to my seat to enjoy more WNBA hoops. If this isn't a travel, I would allow each and every one of you to slap me in the face. Hey, guess what? It was a travel. No slapping today. Shangun was getting sent to the free throw line a lot. This one, though, was absurd. Finish him! I kind of feel bad because imagine getting body slammed just to miss a free throw. The Jazz finished the first half pretty strong. Phoenix was destroying the defending champs at the end of the first half. Both halftimes consist of pretty much the same things. I do feel horrible for this guy though because he missed a $5,000 putt. That would be me. The third quarter started out really slow and I witnessed maybe the craziest layup attempt I've ever seen. And the missing didn't stop there, so I decided,
I think it might be time.
Time to become a full-fledged member of the X Factor, that is.
A part of me is terrified to do this. The other part of me doesn't care at all. This has to be what Clark Kent feels when he emerges as Superman. I'm starting to think the basketball helmet makes way more sense than the hair, because it just makes me look like maybe I'm a girl and I'm not. So maybe I'll just stick with this. I'll call my wife and see what she thinks. While waiting for a response from my wife, I went down like this. And honestly, I hope the people next to me love it. Or hate it. I actually really don't care at this point. Let's do this thing. They're pointing. People are pointing. I think it's working. People next to me just look confused.
Things started heating up and I can't help but feel like I have a part to play in that. The Liberty started hitting some shots, but at this point the momentum was heavily in the Mercury's favor.
Every time this building wants to explode, there's just a missed three. Something that would just send the roof off this place.
Don't get me wrong, these were great seats, but these people were definitely getting in my way like the whole game. Markkanen really got into it, and the third quarter was all Utah's. This is definitely one of the best Jazz games I've seen all season. And I can't believe I caught this on camera. But the Jazz went on a run and got their revenge going into the fourth quarter. It was now time for the fourth quarter, and my wife texted me back.
My wife said I have to wear the wig too. Gosh. I just have to keep reminding myself that I need to get on social media or on the Jumbotron, no matter how stupid I look. Unfortunately, the dumber I look, the greater the chance.
Looking dumb actually had more benefits than just getting on the Jumbotron. It actually seemed to soften up the people sitting next to me. I could tell my new friend was hanging on to that laugh for a while. I'm glad he could get it out.
First ever W game
From Utah.
Oh wow! You gotta go all out, you know?
Oh yeah.
Truthfully, I look even more insane than I thought I did. The Jazz were killing it, but there was a few Rocket fans that came to life and were heckling the players. And I somehow didn't realize this until after the fact, but they were heckling us too. Now it's personal.
How do you like that, boys?
If only there was a way to throw a massive bucket of popcorn on you Rocket fans. Oh, thanks, Jazz Bear. My happy moments were really thrown off by all the calls at the end of the game.
Gotta be the X Factor.
I've honestly been super impressed with Scorch, their mascot.
Holy crap.
And with the game almost being over, they finally started putting people on the Jumbotron. And the cameraman had me locked in. All they have to do is put me on there. What you are watching is a 30-second time lapse, and I never got on there. I never got on there. How the heck do you not put me on? I'm fine. I'm fine. In better news, so that's pretty cool that I got to experience that. They also got a WNBA record of making 17 plus three-pointers in back-to-back games.
I'm starting to think I'm just good luck.
And I guess 12,009 fans makes... After further review, the call on the play. Flop. I guess flopping isn't just reserved for the NBA. So I was given that face cutout to hold throughout the fourth quarter, and when they came to take it back, they gave me a pin.
You must have done a good job on the sound duty.
I genuinely came here trying to have an open mind about what the WNBA would be like, and I can confidently say I had a fun time. It was much louder than I thought it would be, a lot more competitive, and of course an NBA game was exactly what you'd expect. Even watching a team like the Utah Jazz with the losing record, people were jumping up and down, I lost my voice, it was a super fun time. I showed you what both have to offer, now I want to hear from you. Which experience would you rather go to and why? Now if you liked the video, you're definitely going to want to watch this one. I went to 4 different levels of basketball to see which one was the best.